This is Thomas Sheltra with Moreland University Teach Now, Module 8, Unit 5, Activity 1. And this is my third video looking at in-task standard 4 and 5. So overall, I thought, compared to the first two videos, that this was my most successful video as far as my lesson plan. I think was really good. Looking at the standards, it was a really good topic, talking about the First Amendment, and not only the First Amendment, but trying to identify students' rights when it comes to freedom of expression and wearing clothes in school that might go against schools' dress code policies. I think the most successful part was the pacing. So for the first two videos, the first two lessons, and really just in general teaching this year, I get into a lot of great discussions with my students, and I really value that. But one of the things that I think that needed to be corrected and still needs to be worked on is being fair and respectful to my students and making sure that I create a lesson that is timely. And so more than anything, I'm super proud for myself that I was able to do that. I set a timer for my activities. And so when they went off, I said,
Christy Argwin, can you please call extension 2401?
Sorry about that. So yeah, I was really proud of myself that I held myself to that standard, and students understood that and respected that. The other thing was the content. So again, I thought that it was something that really grabbed their attention. And of course, one of the Supreme Court cases that we were looking at was Morse versus Frederick. And so that is going to be forever known in my class as the bong hits or bong rips for Jesus, because that's what it was about. And so I like students to remember it from the correct name of the case, but that's how they're going to remember it. And so if that's the way they will remember it, then more power to them for doing that. Two modifications I made in my lesson in real time that you don't see in the lesson plan is, one, there was no extension of the think, pair, share. So originally I was going to have the students read the Morse versus Frederick case, and then they were going to do their own individualized reading. And then they were going to talk about it while they fill out their graphic organizer and correct each other. And then I was going to go around the room. However, prior to class, so it was kind of a modification I made a couple minutes before class, but I was trying to figure out how I was going to fit it in. I ran into our criminal justice and cybersecurity instructor, and we talked about what we were doing, and I said, I'm doing something on the First Amendment today. And so, and he asked me, what exactly were you doing? And I just thought, out of the blue, I thought, okay, this would be a great opportunity to have you come speak, because, I'm a first year law school dropout, and then just got my master's and then focused on teaching. But he is somebody who has a wealth of experience, not only teaching criminal justice and cybersecurity, but he's also a former prosecutor and defense attorney in Suffolk County in Boston, who's now teaching up here in Vermont. And so to be able to have the kids get sort of a content delivery from him, which is more in depth, and I thought that served the students really well. And so I thought that was something, that gives a different perspective for students. So I thought that was a really great sort of victory as far as the class. I thought the students did a really great job with the PBL. And so I'm looking forward to see their videos and what they're going to do. I think that when I was pacing around the room, they had a really, really great ideas of how they wanted to deliver it. All I said was that it had to be, students' First Amendment rights when it comes to the dress code in school. And, the dress code here is very diverse, and especially because we're a tech center with so many different programs. So you have electrical, construction, diesel, auto, as far as like the mechanical core, and then you have, nursing and education and criminal justice and manufacturing. So that dress code is going to look very diverse as far as the types of students you have, and also the types of tools and equipment that are needed. So it's like, it's very interesting to see construction students walking around with drills and hammers like on their work belt while they're walking to lunch and stuff like that. So it is something that's a little different than a traditional school. But so again, overall, I thought I hit the standards in different places. I guess, to be honest with myself, I think there are places where I did outstanding. I think there are places where I was pretty proficient. So I think that I was in that, 3 to 4 range pretty consistently throughout the lesson. But I, again, value all the feedback, and I'm looking forward to my module instructor, Maureen's comments, and then also Christina, my mentor, and having a discussion with her on Sunday, the 12th, I believe. So, yeah, thank you for watching this video, and thank you for watching my teaching video, and any feedback would be wonderful. Thank you.